Hey, Steve Harvey, Lewis. Now, Steve Harvey is kind of like a comedian, actor, TV host type of guy. Is he a guy who has been on your radar in any significant way?
No, but I'm aware of him. I mean, he makes his presence known.
No question about it. I had no idea at all that Steve Harvey was an anti-atheist, anti-agnostic, blatant misogynist who seems to be living in a world that is completely disconnected from any kind of reality when it comes to moral thought and philosophical thought and equality when it comes to gender. I came across some clips of Steve Harvey first talking about how why would you ever date or even talk to someone that doesn't believe in God? Those people are clearly idiots. Check this out.
Does he have a relationship with God? You sitting up here talking to a dude and he tells you he's an atheist, you need to pack it up and go home. You know, you talking to a person who don't believe in God, what's his moral barometer? Where is it at? It's nowhere.
I mean, speaking of God, you say in the book that you wouldn't go out with a woman. I guess a woman should not go out with a man who doesn't believe in God.
No, I mean, why would you?
Well, do you believe that only people who are religious are ethical and moral?
No, I just believe if you don't believe in God, then where's your moral barometer? That's just me talking.
I
You can believe what you want to believe,
yeah.
but if you're an atheist, you're basing your goodness and morality on what? I mean, but what is an atheist? I don't really get into that. You know, when I've talked to people all the time, I'm an atheist. I just walk away. I don't know what to say to you. You know,
well, an atheist is someone who doesn't quite believe that there is somebody out there, some God out there.
Well, then to me, you're an idiot.
Okay, well...
So I'm cool with that. I'm just probably not the right politically correct thing to say. But if you don't believe in God, I mean, really, you got to have an explanation for this. You just can't tell me this spun out of a gastrous ball.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, then we were evolved from monkeys. Why we still got monkeys? It's too much open here. I just believe that. And if you don't believe that, then I don't like talking to you.
I see.
And then also presenting what I guess he considers to be some kind of an insightful view of gender roles and women's issues. I don't know. Check this out.
My husband loves sports, watches it all the time. I think I didn't even know there were so many ESPN channels. However, when I try to be engaged or ask questions, he looks at me like, what are you doing?
Well, I mean, he knows this is not sincere. You're not really interested in the game. You're just trying to figure out why he's picking sports over you. The guy been a sports fan all his life. He's got to get ready for Monday morning. He's got to go to work, let everybody know. He's got an armchair quarterback. He's got to tell them, I saw the play. We got to be abreast to this so we can participate as men the next day. We don't have time. Why is everybody yelling? Because they scored. Scored what? A goal. How many points you get for a goal? Hey.
All right, Steve.
I'm watching the game here.
Right.
Yeah. I was stunned by this. Not that Steve Harvey presents the moral barometer for people and not that he should or anything like that. But a lot of people really like Steve Harvey. They think his show is funny or they think his comedy is funny or that he's just this kind of nice all around guy. He's saying if you don't believe in God, not only does he not understand it, but you're an idiot. Yet the logical thing seems to be to believe the story about a Jewish carpenter in the sky who was born to a virgin, died, and was resurrected. That's the obvious belief to Steve Harvey. If you don't believe that, then you're an idiot.
I was shocked by this. I had no idea. I mean, I liked him before this. Now every time I see him do anything, I'm going to think of this. And not that I watch, not that I watch TV and watch the shows he hosts or whatever, but very surprising.
Yeah, and if you need an ancient book from the Middle East to tell you right from wrong, this is that issue of morality. He says, how can he have a sense of morality, of right from wrong, if you don't believe in God? If what you need to have a sense of morality is a probably mistranslated book from the Middle East thousands of years ago, that to me is a red flag, right? If someone comes to me and they said, if I didn't have this book from the Middle East to tell me what my morality is, I wouldn't have morals. I wouldn't know right from wrong. I'm really concerned about that person's well-being.
This implies that someone who is born in, let's say, a remote village and is never even told about religion or God, that person just cannot be a moral person.
They don't have the belief in a specific God informed by this so-called sacred text from the Middle East. Absolutely right. They couldn't possibly be moral. Yeah, it's an incredible claim to make, and Steve Harvey has made it numerous times. You can Google around and find that this is a claim he has made many, many times. We'll take a break. I have your voicemails coming up. We have great news from the autonomous car world. I'm excited to share that with you.